Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is, of course, update day here in Black Ops 7 in Warzone. We've actually seen a couple of new updates go out over the course of the week, the past few days. We also have a new update today featuring some new content, some new unlocks in the form of weekly challenges, new rewards there, a couple of new LTMs to look out for as well. So quite a few things to break down as far as today's update goes. Starting though first with a few things that, like I said, have gone live over the course of the past few days. You may recall that about a week ago, we ended up getting a new update from Team Ricochet in regards to some of their anti-cheat updates and upgrades for Season 2 featuring the new Microsoft cloud-based attestation technology. This was originally only available in multiplayer ranked, where they had numbers that said, hey, the cheating's way down in ranked compared to years past because we have this new tech, but it was only live in multiplayer ranked, a very niche subset of the COD player base. Well, we actually ended up getting another new update here, a new update from Team Ricochet. Microsoft Azure attestation is now live in Warzone ranked play as well. This cloud-based remote attestation helps us verify trusted systems before competitive matches begin, strengthening protections before a ranked play session starts. Bridging the gap between multiplayer and Warzone ranked has been our priority, and our teams moved quickly to bring this online. So now this is live. The new tech is live across multiplayer ranked and Warzone ranked. Still nothing for pubs though. Like obviously in public matches, you're still probably running into your fair bit of cheaters here. Not a huge surprise considering the major tech updates are still only live in ranked as of now. But if you've been playing Warzone ranked or multiplayer ranked in this season now, hopefully you've been running into less cheaters. I've still seen quite a few clips of them out there. We'll see how this unfolds over the coming days and weeks. Obviously, whenever they do these new anti-cheat updates, at first it's like, okay, hey, first 3, 4, 5 days, minimal cheaters. And then it seems like the cheat devs figure out the workarounds, they update their cheats, and then it's the cat and mouse game all over again. But the new tech is now live in Warzone ranked as well. Still no ETA as to when it could happen for public matches across the board for multiplayer or Warzone, however. COD updates did also drop a new ranked play restrictions update. They say we've addressed an issue where reset ranked play loadouts from today's restrictions still included RCXDs. They are now correctly restricted in all ranked play modes, so you won't run into those if you're playing Black Ops 7 ranked at all going forward. They also dropped a bug fix here saying new updates out for Black Ops 7. We've addressed an issue that caused weapons to stop firing if the fire weapon input was held during an auto reload triggered by emptying the magazine. So if you were trying to fire your weapon and you were doing the auto reload there, it would sometimes just stop shooting outright. And you're probably sitting there going, is my controller broken? Did my game bug? What's going on here? That's now fixed. That's now been updated. You won't run into that issue, which could be detrimental to your gameplay or your specific life there. So good news with this one. And then they also dropped another new ranked play update here saying that we've addressed an issue that allowed some players to utilize gunfighter or overkill wildcards in ranked play loadouts. Players with existing loadouts that have these wildcards equipped will spawn into matches with default weapons applicable to the restricted wildcard there. So if you've been cheesing those previously, you're gonna have to go through and fully update your loadouts. So you're not spawning in with just default stuff instead. You can actually have your custom build and your custom setup there. So fixing a handful of little exploits and cheese maneuvers here with ranked play over the past few days. We also ended up getting some new patch notes today as well, just for the Warzone side of things, with the little update requires restart that I'm sure you've seen. So with this, we got some new bug fixes. They fixed an exploit allowing players to get under the map on Haven's Hollow. They fixed an issue where the field medic perk would not consume one of your downed players' armor plates in their inventory upon revival. They say this perk is intended to speed up revives, whether you're reviving a teammate or being revived, and grant a movement speed boost. The armor component is designed to use the available plates of a downed player to instantly restore 50 armor upon revival. We want players to take full advantage of this perk's functionality by continuing to loot up for armor plates while avoiding situations where it grants free resources that could lead to unfair gameplay, so they'll monitor that going forward. They also fixed an issue where the kill cam would fail to play if a player gave up while downed, an issue causing the heartbeat sensor battery to drain even when you weren't using it, an issue preventing players from opening the quick menu when using a controller, then also an issue that prevented the 100%er custom title from being awarded even if you completed the final mastery for it there. So just a few bug fixes outright. And by the way, as we're going through all the various updates and new changes here today, if you guys enjoy the video, you find this information helpful, do me a favor, drop a like. It's always seriously appreciated. It's a great way to help grow the channel and share it around to new viewers. And if you happen to be one of those new viewers, maybe you just have not subscribed yet, we should change that. I always got you covered with absolutely everything going on in COD, so feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. And we've also got some Warzone playlist updates to look out for here for this week, and then also the weekend as well. According to their original season 2 patch notes, loaded resurgence casual will now be replacing just standard loaded resurgence, where of course you drop in with your full-on loadout right away here. For players looking for a more accessible casual experience of loaded resurgence, this will be available during weeks 3 and 4, so this week and next week. Now if you are grinding Warzone camos, you're doing any events or anything like that, this is going to be a really solid mode for that, being able to get your loadout right away. It's casual of course, so it's extra easy as well. And then also the Rush Resurgence weekend only LTM should be dropping this week according to their original patch notes. Live dates during weekend 3. Rush Resurgence is a condensed high intensity version of Rebirth Resurgence, designed for faster matches and constant action with fewer players, reduced downtime between phases, and quicker gas circle movement. Matches play out in roughly half the time of a standard Resurgence game, so these are going to be like anywhere between 5 and 8 minute matches, I would guess, if you're playing the entire match here, going from start to finish and winning the mode. So it's going to be ultra quick. You are in, getting a couple of kills, match finishes, you're on to the next, basically. Going to be interesting to see how that plays out, but quite a few Resurgence playlist updates for the week ahead and weekend as well. Now, of course, as a part of today's actual in-game update, we do have our new set of weekly challenges. The week 3 challenges are now live, and the reward this year is basically going to be the Jack Glassless Elo sight from MW3. It's the Fang Hover Point Elo, discreet with a thin frame. This reflex sight features a floating illuminated reticle and improves stability at the expense of handling. So a new Elo sight optic that you can use on an assortment of weapons, and per usual, you can go through co-op and endgame, multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone, complete any 6 challenges from any of these modes. You can combine for any 6, and you'll end up getting this week's aftermarket part, as well as another tier towards your season 2 mastery camos for the weekly challenges, our week 5 one and our week 8 one here. But for the challenges this week, in co-op and in-game, eliminate 300 fear enemies. In in-game, complete the quad core sight activity 5 times. Eliminate 25 enemies in zone 4 or higher. In in-game, get 300 eliminations with exotic weapons. Eliminate 3 elite enemies. And in in-game, perform a finishing move on a guild demolisher in zone 2 or higher. In multiplayer, get 250 eliminations with LMGs. Earn 5 bloodthirsty medals. Kill 3 enemies affected by your stun grenade or shock stick tactical. Get 20 kills with lethals. With an akimbo attachment equipped, get 10 double kills. With the gunfighter wildcard equipped, get 50 eliminations using a weapon with 8 attachments. In zombies, get 250 kills with PhD flopper explosions. Get 500 eliminations with a pack-a-punch weapon in cursed. Get 250 kills using score streaks. Get 25 carnage medals, which is 15 rapid kills basically, using the arc M1 specifically. Get 10 kills with a single use of dark flare 5 times, and get 100 kills using cluster, semtex, or frag grenades. Then lastly, in Warzone here, get 30 eliminations with snipers. Earn 5 top 10 placements. Complete a most wanted contract. Open 30 legendary supply crates. Get 2 eliminations without dying 5 times, and buy back or revive 5 players. You do any 6 of those once more, you'll end up getting this week's aftermarket part with the new Elo sight there. And keep in mind, you can complete these weekly challenges at any point during the season. If it's week 7 and you haven't completed the week 3 ones, you can still do these at any point, so long as season 2 is still live. Also worth noting that by the time you guys are seeing this video go live, we do have a new double XP event now live throughout the weekend. So if you're looking to rank up a little bit faster, take advantage of the double XP. That'll now be live for the next few days. And we also have the escalation directive event now live for exactly 1 more week. So for the next 7 days, next Thursday is when this will come to a close. So if you have not gone through and completed your camos for any of these modes, specifically if you're looking for any of the specific mode mastery camos or just the individual camos here, you can go through and do these for 1 more week. And then also, if you do all 4 modes and get all the camos here, you do get a secret mastery camo for everything as well. So be sure to take note of that. If you have not gone through and done those camos, you'll only be able to do so until next Thursday. That being said, that is effectively going to wrap things up for this video. If you guys enjoyed this one, be sure to drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, you want to ensure you are always in the know for everything going on in COD, be sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.